Well, good morning everyone, day 31, that's officially 1 month, and check that out, that is totally flat. You only see this about 3 to 4 times a year where it's absolutely flat, not even a wave breaking, and that is, for a big ocean, that is extremely flat. No energy at all in that, no wind, beautiful sunny day. Look at the boats out there, great day to just be out. Anyway, exciting day today, heading off to get the bees. So just on call at the moment, the Qantas, waiting for the Qantas 87 to Hong Kong to depart. Once that's gone, very little chance I'll be called out to do anything because there'll be no planes for me to fly. And heading up the sunny coast to pick up Queen Bee and her little troops. Well, you know the time it is, morning time, coffee, which I love, and I do some vitamins as well. Got these garlic, I hate the garlic bit, horseradish vitamin C, and check out these things. They're like gummy bears, they're so cool. And these ones do stay for adults, not the kids ones, so you're allowed to eat them. Super yummy to eat. No probiotics, this one for your gut. Good bacteria, bad bacteria, like those little blue guys on the ad. Anyway, do a couple of those. Now these garlic ones, they're just horrible. But if you whip them down quick, anyway, you can chase them with these two chewies. Yeah, get some of those, they're great. Okay, starting the day. Okay, this morning we're taking out the kayaks, the two little 15-footers. Joe and I, we're going to head out on this beautiful flat ocean and check out the new Palm Beach Reef. It's all got laid last year, about 200 square metres of rock. And we're going to check out what the fish have done regarding making homes and how much aquatic life is at the new reef. So we're going to go and check that out. Well, here we are out on the reef. There's one of the boys. Got a couple of spearos there, a couple of spear fishermen just trying their hand. And a couple more down this way as well. There goes one of those little butterflies. Even out here at sea, one low swoop there in the water, it's all over. So that guy's still got to get to Cairns yet, so he's got a fair way ahead of him. Some more paddlers. And the water's all gone dark here, and this is where we're going to dive over and check out the new reef and see what it all looks like. There's the fish I caught. I was out there with Joe and saw this thing flicking around. It's like a dart. He wasn't that healthy, he was doing like death rolls. He must have lost his balance. So I dived after him a couple of times and grabbed him and made myself brekkie. So a bit like a bear in the real first time I caught a fish with my bare hands. Anyway, we're going to gut him, scale him and then eat him for brekkie. Well, here's the fish, and we're just going to put the barbie going. A little butter on it. Got a little dill. Stick him in the rack.
Okay, got the barbie smoking. Lift that up. See how
Dart. Crunchy on the outside. Oh, look at that. Give half of this to the lovely bride. And that's the way to fish Corona style. Doesn't cost you a cent. Just grab it out of the ocean. What a fluke. last night, about a dozen of us, pilot fellows, just all did a bit of a Zoom chat. We all just got together. It was a hats on discussion, so put our funny hats on and just caught up for a couple of hours to catch up on what's going on around the traps, which is a good way to keep in touch. I recommend it. Hi guys, welcome. Bit of a sad day today. Just heard this morning that Virgin Airlines looks like it's going to file for bankruptcy. So it's a real sad day in the aviation industry. We have a few friends there, and a lot of other pilots do have mates and colleagues working for Virgin. So we're definitely feeling for them, and it does put a certain amount of nervousness amongst the other pilots and us as well, as a group of pilots as well, to know where it's all going to go. It sort of feels a bit like a tsunami effect. You know, we're all watching the water being sucked out, and we're all standing around watching it in disbelief and not quite sure what to do. But we know eventually it's going to, the water gets sucked out and in comes a tsunami. And it's a little bit like in the future, as time goes on, reality of all this is going to start to bite in. So it's a little bit foreboding, but I suppose that is what could be coming up. We're also seeing some good signs with the virus, with the curve and so forth, so there's some positive thought there. But I just sort of feel sometimes it's a bit like that, and you guys might feel a bit the same as well. And also I think I've been talking to a few of you, notice that the patterns that you're used to have changed. The patterns of life, the way you and your family do things isn't quite going in that order, and the change of patterns, the change of structure, the change of that order creates pressure, stress, anxiety, all that in relationships and in people's lives. So I suppose just be aware of that and accept it a bit. I think just be kind to each other. You're going to be a lot closer to people, your wife, your kids, than you normally are, because you're home a lot, you're in their space and they're in your space. So even though 1 minute you think we're close, it all should be happy families, sometimes it actually creates a bit more stress and drama. So just bear that in mind, give each other a hug, look after each other, because that's probably what's going on, certainly with all of us at the moment. Well, that's about all. Just sort of thought I'd say some of that, and I've heard some other people talking about that through the grapevine and on telephone calls. So yeah, just thinking about Virgin mates today, and hopefully, I'm sure that another airline will emerge. Either it will emerge as Virgin 2 or it'll change, but I'm sure the pilots will be used somewhere down the track, but it's a little bit disconcerting for a lot of them at the moment. Anyway, that's all for today.
Morning, Jeff.
Morning, Jane.
Good day again.
Beautiful day today.
You've just taken the dogs for a walk.
We have, yep. Just stretch their legs, calm them down a bit.
Well, I've got a ferry story today.
Okay.
Yeah. Elderly 100-year-old lady was taking a ferry trip, and she was loving watching all the ocean and all the passengers and all that sort of thing. And all of a sudden, the wind picked up, and the wind started to blow very hard and started to blow her dresses up. And all of a sudden, she put her hands on her head because she had a hat on to keep the sun off her face, and she's holding her hat on the top. And the wind kept blowing around and blowing her dress up, so everything was exposed. And one lady walked over to her and she said, "Excuse me, madam," but she said, "The wind's blowing your dress up and we can see everything that you've got down there, you know." The lady said, "Oh, I don't care about that down there. It's been there, it's 100 years old, but my hat's brand new."